So last January, I told you about how the Sturgeon Refinery is a government boondoggle, and over a year later, it's just getting worse. I know, I'm as stunned as you are. This is the refinery that was originally given the thumbs up by the PCs and is being built about 45 kilometers away from Edmonton. It was originally slated to open in October of this year and had an original price tag of $6.5 billion. Now, this project is being built as a partnership between the Alberta government, CNRL, and Northwest Upgrading. So why should you care about this thing? It's going to be good to have more refining going on in the province. It will boost the economy and jobs will be created, right? Well, not so much. Here's what you need to know. This project is spiraling out of control, with the cost of just construction alone increasing by $3.5 billion from that original price tag, and Alberta taxpayers are on the hook for $26 billion in toll fees over 30 years to Northwest to upgrade bitumen to diesel, plus they get a 5% profit. So the most risk is on the taxpayer. These companies will have their construction costs totally covered by us, and then some. What's more is that it won't open until June of 2018 now, which is 9 months behind schedule. So that's 9 months of interest payments on borrowed money resting on the shoulders of Albertans. I said this before and I'll say it again. This is 100% a government boondoggle. The government should never ever be in the business of running a business. It drives up debt, and also, why do these multi-billion-dollar businesses need taxpayer welfare to run? You'll remember CNRL supported the Alberta NDP's carbon tax, presumably to get in on the fire sale going on in the oil sands so that they, along with another few companies like Suncor, can monopolize that industry. So the government is allowing these huge corporations to screw the taxpayer in so many ways so that they can get ahead. Look, this has been tried before too, but the NDP want to continue to try to fit a square peg in a round hole. They're repeating experiments that have already been done with poor results using our money. You see, there was once a demand for these projects over a decade ago when things were really good and the price of bitumen was high. Several upgrader projects were slated before the economic downturn in 2008 that wreaked havoc on the Alberta economy and oil and gas industry. Of course, Ed Stelmach bringing in the royalty review at that time didn't help either. A lot of projects were abandoned, never to be picked back up again. But of the 8 projects slated, only 1 remained after that because companies like Petro-Canada and Statoil realized quickly that when times got tough, capital costs and market differentials were just too much of a burden. And guess which one remained? Yep, this one. Because injecting taxpayer money into it was the only thing that could give this project a pulse and bring it to life. So why are the government repeating lessons that they've already been taught? The NDP are repeating the same mistakes that have already been learned. They even brought in yet another royalty review that created uncertainty. It's like deja vu, except there are real risks involved that will cost our grandchildren's grandchildren. The Alberta NDP could have put a stop to this project, but they didn't. Instead, they want to refine more oil in Alberta, but they won't tell you about the price tag that comes along with it. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas. Thanks so much for watching. We're trying to raise $1 million for the Spear kids. Their dad, Chris Spear, an American Army medic, was killed by convicted terrorist Omar Khadr, who Justin Trudeau and the Liberals have just made a multi-millionaire with your taxpayer money. If you can help us out, please visit spearkids.com today.